Okay, so this is a free-for-all game between myself, some random guy, and a friend from work. It's a, yeah, 3 players, couldn't find a 4th, wanted to 2v2, but nobody would join us, so yeah, we decided to do a free-for-all, and it actually turned out to be surprisingly fun. It's the first one I've ever done, and it went quite well. I mean, it's one of those matches where you think you're winning, and then it turns out you're losing, and yeah. I quite liked it. It was quite fun. It was quite enjoyable. It's strange having to take on 2 players at a time. I mean, I went for basically my preferred build as Illuminate, which is just an assault bot rush. Just massive energy, research, and, well, factories. Red's gone for rock heads, and he's expanded all the way up here, which I didn't realise when I first started attacking him. Which is probably why, yeah, things didn't turn out so well for me. Chris is doing, well, what Chris does best, which is noncing around doing God knows what with his little base. I think he's going for megaliths. He seems to like those. Personally, I think my soulbots are better. Especially since they're in his base destroying his crap right now. I think I just researched teleport at that moment in time. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm going to use it. Put a nice big dent in his base, so I decided to go for red guys. Took out his commander, but yeah, it wasn't its supremacy, so not assassination, the guy keeps going. Rushing him the second time was probably not the best idea. He just annihilated me. But I decided to rebuild my army. This time I was going to go for Chris, but his artillery fire kind of, it made me go, okay, I've had enough of this guy. I turned him straight around and went back for him. Yeah, a bit bigger hole in his base now. Managed to upgrade my guys quite a fair bit and built some more research stations there. And I'm going back in. Relentless, if a little stupid. Trying to just kill him as quickly as possible before he has a chance to rebuild, not knowing that he's got this entire base over here. Although Chris is having a nice go at him. This is when I'm wondering what Chris is doing right now, and if I should go attack him or whether I should go attack red guy. And yeah, I think I just decided to ignore his artillery. I thought he was pretty much dead, and attacking him would be pointless. Yeah, as you can tell, Chris's base has got a really big dent in it now. And he's coming to attack me. He did not like that. Oh yeah, I forgot that part there. He landed some engineers in a little plane of his and started taking over my base. It's quite rude, actually. I had to go and kill him. This is the point where he starts shelling artillery from his new base at my base. And I'm wondering what the crap is going on, because I've just destroyed his base over here. Now I'm going, where's this artillery fire coming from? Oh, this is the point where I hadn't noticed it yet, because I'm a colossal idiot and not very observant. Yeah, I think this is the point where I noticed it, where my ACU started getting attacked. And instead of attacking him, I decided to wait for my space temple to recharge. I was already teleported, so I couldn't do that. More fail on my part right there. Shields, I hate shields. There's one thing that stops assault bots is those bloody shields. So this is when I make a hasty retreat, so I'm like, run! Set all my engineers just running away, set my entire army just running away, and I just started building on the water. I researched the floating tech that the Illuminate have, and I'm like, okay, I've got plenty of power, plenty of money, so I'm just going to get more money and more power. Why not? start building mass converters and energy generators. As he slowly works his way through my base to my army, and then he starts bombing them to oblivion. There's not really much I can do at this point, apart from die. So yeah, just let them have it. Apart from my ACU, who I wanted to keep alive, so I made him run and teleport and stuff. I just researched teleporting as quickly as I could and hoped that would save me. Chris is building some lots of planes for some reason. I don't understand why. It's not going to help him much. If you lose all your buildings in supremacy, you're dead. Oh, and he's been taken out in a couple of seconds. Those planes didn't last long. It's to the point where I started building nukes. I figured, well, I'm not going to get near him with tanks when he's got that much artillery, so I'll use even bigger artillery. Nukes. I was going to build a LOL nuke. See, I've started making the L's and the O, and towards the end I realised that's just not going to happen. This is the part where I'm trying to keep my ACU alive, running for his life as he gets bombarded by artillery. It's teleport, run! It's the planes just trying to kill him now. I put the anti-air on him though just in time to get those planes down. And boom! Yeah, I suicided him. Oh yeah, this is where the nukes come. Woo! Bye goes his entire base within a nanosecond. There's just absolutely nothing left. But he's still bombarding, and I really don't like those. Yeah. I hate artillery. I really hate artillery. I know it's kind of, yeah, hypocritical from somebody who's using nukes to end the game, but I really hate artillery. This is why I decided to send my units out as scouts. I decided nukes weren't going to win me the game, and I might as well send scouts, because he could probably rebuild or just go for nuke defenses, and I would be up the creek without a paddle, so to speak. So I'm going in, just destroying whatever I can. It's mostly power plants. The Enzu's just annihilating anything, just much quicker than your soul box. They just don't have anti-air, which I don't like using them, but yeah, that's what you call a waste of nukes right there. But it got the job done. Most of the red is off the map right now. In come the Enzus to finish them off, and that's game. So I just scout my base before his planes get blown up. So yeah, that lasted an hour. Wow, it took us an hour to play that game, but I guess as you can see, took us time because we both built two bases, so we had to kill each other twice. Anyway, yeah, I thought that was quite an interesting match, but then I was the one playing it. Don't really know why you'd want to watch it, but yeah.